السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا وزدنا علما واجعلنا من الذين يستمعون القول فيتبعون أحسنه. اللهم إنا نسألك علما نافعا ورزقا طيبا وعملا متقبلا. اللهم إنا نسألك خير هذا اليوم فتحه ونصره ونوره وبركته وهداه ونعوذ بك من شر ما فيه وشر ما بعده. ما أغنى عني ماليه هلك عني سلطانيه. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reminds us in the Quran that a day will come where the wrongdoers will say that our wealth was of no benefit to us, will not avail us in any way, and that power is gone. And then in another surah Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَمَا يُغْنِي عَنْهُ مَالُهُ إِذَا تَرَدَّى. When the person falls, whether in this life or in the hereafter, his wealth will be of no benefit to him. There are situations that really require deep reflection on our part. I was just reflecting this morning on what I quickly just saw with regards to the death, the passing of a very famous actor. Back in the days he was famous. Those of us who are old know Gene Hackman. And for those who don't know, basically they found him dead, his wife was dead, the dog was dead. And it appears that his wife died first from a very rare infection, a virus that is transmitted from rodents, causes respiratory issues and distress, and then eventually the person succumbs to their problems or symptoms and they die. So about a week later, they're assuming that he died as well. He's Alzheimer's stricken. So for about a week or 8 days, nobody checked on them. So it's now assumed that he was in distress or he may have had a very agonizing death. This really got to make us all reflect. Now some of us might think, okay, this is not something that happens frequently, it's not that common. I think it's a little more common than we think it is. It is more common. I've seen situations within even the Muslim community. This is why we have to remember the value of family, the importance of extended family, the importance of Islamic teachings. When Islam puts emphasis on kinship and silatul rahim and the rights of parents, this is why. This is why. So you could be famous at some point for those who are seeking fame, or you could be very wealthy for those who are seeking wealth, but it may not be of benefit to you. Because one of the things that we all pray for is an honorable, glorious, pleasant death, or husn al-khatimah, good ending. So what do we learn from this? It's important to pay attention to our elderly. Now we have to come up with solutions as communities for this really serious problem that we have. And it's just getting worse as we. It's important for us to check on the individuals that live by themselves. And it's very important for these individuals to keep ties with family, friends, community, and neighbors. Keep good relations with those people. Do not underestimate the power of these powerful teachings that we have. This might be you paying attention to this or championing a project like this where you pay attention to the lonely people or people who live alone or elderly people. This might be your ticket to Jannah. And I envy, and I will conclude with this, I envy faith communities, especially Catholics and devout Christians, when it comes to when they organize around these kind of issues. It's just fascinating to find that they organize. And alhamdulillah, I know in this community there may be some initiatives that are going already, but this is something that we need to pay attention to. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide our children. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make them realize the importance of keeping ties and maintaining the rights of their parents. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala fill their hearts with iman. اللهم اهد أبناءنا وبناتنا، حبب إليهم الإيمان وزينه في قلوبهم، وكره إليهم الكفر والفسوق والعصيان، واجعلنا وإياهم من الراشدين. اللهم إنا نسألك عيشة هنية وميتة سوية ومردا غير مخز ولا فاضح. اللهم اجعل خير أعمالنا آخرها، وخير أعمالنا خواتمها، وخير أعمالنا آخرها، وخير أيامنا يوم نلقاك وأنت راض عنا غير رضبان. اللهم إنك عفو تحب العفو فاعف عنا. وصل اللهم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا.